Marco Dominic Gonzalez, video 11. I'm just on a train of thought, and I'm just going through things that have happened on a train of thought and trying to connect, trying to understand why is that happening at that point, and then why is that being inferred, and is that an attempt to limit the liability at that point so that when it gets worse, there is I'm already receiving a disability for that torture, which what would they try to offer me at that point? And then by taking that, well, does that limit the, that just limits me to be able to sue the government for forcing that situation? It also indicates to me that that the government is acknowledging that they have broken the law to cause psychological harm. Because obviously, folks, this is the ultimate psychological operation to an American ever in the. This is like, this could happen to anybody now. Anybody that the government decides, I don't like what you're saying, I don't like that you're questioning, I don't like this group of people, I don't like your religion, I don't like these things. You know what, man? We can easily do this. We don't like liberals. They ain't gonna do nothing. They're weak. So was that an attempt to limit liability? Or is that an attempt just to go ahead, be harmed worse? Who knows what that doctor had in mind. That's why I'm hoping someone whistleblowers to out some doctor. Maybe that doctor has, who knows? But that would be, obviously, then I'm going to a federal facility that is, that maybe then they don't have to explain. Maybe they don't have to say, hey, I'm putting this in here, and doing that kind of thing. Or I already talked to the doctor, and doctor can't say anything, and it's federal. So that's scary, folks. That's very scary. It's where the government uses the medical community to cause harm, and may encourage the religious doctors to. You can do so many things to somebody that you don't like, and it's all can be done under that HIPAA Act, man. So again, I'm just talking this out, and I'm wondering if the counselor himself, even at this point, years later, can look back and say, wait a minute, you know what? That's wrong. And I felt that somebody's had a conversation with me and kind of inferring what is that conversation, man? Please be honest. Or what do you think? Or how did you feel about that? Because I could tell that, he got emotional. He wanted to tell me something. He almost, it's like he didn't want to take it further anymore because he knew, it's just, So what would happen to me there? Does that limit the liability of the government to continue to torture, but I'm receiving payment for it, basically, to prevent, if I survived, to bring lawsuit? Because my gosh, man. But the government to intrude to do this, folks, is the ultimate crime. It's a treasonous crime. It's like it's the worst thing a free country could do to its citizen, to impose a communist and fascist values. And to torture a man. My God, it's horrible. You don't want to go through what I went through, believe me. It's the ultimate cruelty, demoralization, and it's everybody saying, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, are you okay? Yeah. Making, minimizing, who's watching, minimizing, everything's okay, you know what I mean? It's, what I've had to deal with. And then using your family is the worst. That's pure evil, to harm a man and say, well, I'm going to use your family to tell you this and tell you that. Old he starts to talk about it, be disruptive, start a fight, walk out of the room. The doctor is doing that. Everybody is like, I don't want to hear your plan. I don't want to see you're in pain. You start talking like that, I'm going to leave. It's that kind of thing, man. And I just have to take it. It's like, what do you do? What is it to incite? Is it to create the Trayvon? I already had 3 bona fide Trayvon Martin incidents that I managed to keep my calm and get out of that situation. Actually 4. In my own situation, that could be like 100 situations as a 4. You know what I mean? That's why I need to remove myself from the situation. I'm being assaulted.